So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today, we are going to be going through every single new creature that is coming to the Ark Survival Evolved franchise this year 2021 and next year 2022. Obviously, there is still more to be announced, so obviously when I get them, I'll be making videos for you. But right now, this video is going to be showing you every single one we know so far. If you get all of the new information and you do enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button, guys. It really supports the channel. And make sure to be subscribed if you're not subscribed already, as we're nearly at 200,000 subscribers. But anyway, let's get in with the video because this gets me so excited. This year, we've got the final part of Ark Survival Evolved 1 story, which you guys will know about. And obviously next year, we have got a whole new world featuring Vin Diesel in Ark 2. So obviously there's some really new exciting creatures coming. We're going to go through the Genesis Part 2 creatures that we know so far. Then we will go through the Ark 2 creatures, obviously that are going to be coming because we'll do it in order of how it's going to happen. So obviously new release date for Genesis is March, I wish it was March 26th. It was meant to be something like that, but it got delayed till May 26th. And I will be putting both of the trailers to Genesis and Ark 2 at the end of the video, just for people that want to watch it. So obviously the new map is going to be on top of a ship, and the new creatures that we have got is that we know so far, I'm sure there's still more to come, is the Astrodelphis, which is the space dolphin in Genesis Part 2, which I will go through their abilities as well, just if you guys want to see that in the video. We've also got the Noglin, which this is a mind control creature. This is something that will literally, you can throw, I don't know, well, we don't know exactly how the mechanics are going to work with it, but it basically launches itself at a enemy tame or even a survivor and can control them for a certain amount of time. We've got the Strider, which is the new sort of, you know, big robot creature thing. We've got the Mei Wing, which I know one of the abilities of the Mei Wing is it can go and steal new enemy, like obviously they breed and stuff, and you can go and take the babies using the Mei Wing creature to steal them dinos for yourself. And then the Shadow Mane, which is kind of like the big creature, I'd say so far, the big carnivore, which is going to be like, it just reminds me a little bit of like a saber-toothed dire wolf, a bit bigger, and you know, an alien. And then obviously more recently we got the announcement of the Void Worm, which is obviously basically the Tech Wyvern coming to the game. The other spawns we know that are coming to, obviously they're already dinos that have been in Ark for very, very long, but there is biome-specific creatures which you'll be seeing, such as the Reaper. We had the Dilo there. There's going to be loads of different ones. The Equus, I think, is going to be getting one as well. So the different, there you go, there's the creature variant of the Equus there, all coming to Genesis Part 2. So I will quickly go through the different, well, what we know so far about the different creatures. So obviously the space dolphin, we know that it is tameable, and we know that it is rideable, and we know that it has a special tech saddle which we'll be able to shoot from. So the Astrodelphis is similar to the space whale, but this is a space dolphin, and it has its unique saddle which comes equipped with thrusters, allowing it to switch between modes of flight, as well as laser cannons that instantly hit targets in front of it. And I think, you know, we only know like small little things about how it's going to work, because obviously Wildcard haven't given us as much gameplay at the moment, but I'll still go through all the other stuff you need to know. So the Noglin, as you can see, the Noglin is capable of controlling minds of survivors and creatures such as a Rex, which is crazy. Under the right circumstances, the Noglin can attach it to said creatures, giving control over their minds to and to its owner, which is just unbelievable. And obviously you will see it in the trailer if you want to, again, at the end of the video. It is tameable, but it is not rideable, obviously, and humans can carry it. So the next thing is the Strider. Now, this thing is the big robot that we know is tameable and rideable. Obviously, the news there. The Strider will feature a wide array of abilities depending on the attachments it is equipped with. Very much like the mech, certain attachments will allow it to become more efficient in harvesting, while others turn it into a combat machine. The Strider's appearance resembles a robotic giraffe, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this one. It's in the trailer as well, if you guys want to see it. Tameable and rideable that we know so far. The next thing is the Mei Wing, as I mentioned a little bit about its abilities. Engineered to be the ultimate sort of, I don't know, like, actually, basically, in addition to automatically taking care of your babies, it can steal enemy offspring by luring their young in for, basically, just stealing young dinosaurs, and you can have them for yourself. It sounds a bit weird, but at the same time, it's going to be useful for a lot of people in Ark. It is obviously tameable, but it's not rideable. As you can see, this is the way it swoops in to try and steal your offspring in Ark Survival Evolved. So the next thing is the Shadow Mane. As you can see, the Shadow Mane is tameable, breedable, and rideable. Obviously, the Shadow Mane bears a strong resemblance to lions. Shadow Manes have a frill which is more pronounced among males. The male's frill bear a resemblance to the lionfish, making it look like a semi-aquatic, semi-aquatic in games. So sounds cool to me, you know, like, imagine this thing can go underwater as well. That would be unbelievable. And finally, the last one, which we don't know much about at all, is the Void Worm. Normally in the past, Wildcard have given us a bit of information. We know it's tameable. Don't know if it's rideable yet, but I'm sure it will be, or breedable. And the Void Worm greatly resembles a tech/robotic version of the Wyvern. So that is all we know right now about those creatures. But that is Genesis Part 2 covered for you guys there. The next thing we're moving on to now is Ark 2. The dinos we know that are coming to Ark 2. So, as you can see, you remember this from the trailer, we know that there is some form of Pteranodon in the picture, and you can see them flying along. Now, as you can see, I can zoom into this one for you here as well. To see this Pteranodon, you see Vin Diesel walking out into the new alien world of Ark, which looks absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to explore this. But one extra creature that you guys wouldn't, well, a lot of people miss it, and a lot of people just seem to say it's a Bronto in the background. But what a lot of people have missed is when you actually zoom into these creatures, these are not Brontos. These are Brachiosaurus. You can clearly see by the way the body's shaped in the trailer that these are not a resemblance of the Bronto, unless they have redeveloped them to look more like Brachiosauruses. I just don't know, do you know what I mean? So you can clearly see the way the body's shaped, the way the head has the little extra thing on top of the head, which always is what the Brachiosaurus has. I think I could be wrong. That's where they breathe. You guys will have to let me know, because you know so much more than me. I mean, I've always loved dinosaurs. I've always watched all the documentaries, everything. But I know there's a lot of you guys who watch my videos out there that really know your stuff. But that's just something I remember as a kid. But yeah, so Brachiosaurus for me, that is confirmed coming to the game. You can clearly see it, and I know watching this, a lot of you guys will agree with me as well. So the next one we're looking at is where in the trailer we could see obviously like some sort of thing that's been carved into stone, and it's looking at what I think is before. I don't know if this is more of a hint about the past of Ark, or whether this is the hint of the future for Ark 2. But you can see a Bronto in this one, so this is why I'm thinking this could be a past. You can see some form of bird. I think it looks like a Quetz. And you have survivors attacking each other. You can see a T-Rex there. You can see a Parasaur, a Trike, and a Stego. So this could be an indication of creatures returning back to Ark 2, or creatures that were in the past of Ark 2. Obviously, we know that the Rex is coming, but it's coming in a new form, which I'll be showing you guys. And we know that there's a Parasaur, but we don't know about all of the other stuff. It's not yet confirmed, but it's very exciting. So, not a creature, but a new NPC in the world of Ark. I've talked about for a long time and made a lot of videos on the sponsored NPC mods in the past for Ark. A lot of people love the Ark sort of sponsor side of things and want to see more mods come to the game. And one of them was one of the most popular ones, the NPCs. And these look like they're going to be something we're going to be fighting in the world of Ark. Some sort of creature like humans that I don't know, they might end up making their own bases. They might build their own bases. They might have their own tribes. They could be an add-in or an additional bit of content that has been worked on with NPCs in the past, but Wildcard have kept it for Ark 2. We don't know, but I put it down as creatures because obviously they're not humans, but they are very, very similar and they look like they're going to be deadly in Ark 2. The final two, well, not final two creatures, but the final creature, what I mentioned before, is the Rex. We know this is now confirmed for Ark 2 from the trailer, but it comes in a different form. Many people have said the T-Rex back in the day did always have feathers on its back. They also said that there could be different forms of T-Rexes back in when dinosaurs were around and stuff. But Wildcard have developed the T-Rex to be a little bit more towards the T-Rex with the feathers on, as you guys can see. And it looks so much more cool than the one in Ark 1 at the moment. You never know, this could be one form of a Rex. They may have multiple different forms of them in there. But in my eyes, I want there to only be one Rex in the game. And if they're going to develop it like this, that would be perfect. What a crazy, crazy future we have in store for Ark Survival Evolved. And I just can't wait for some fresh, exciting content. Genesis Part 2 will be fresh and exciting, and I can't wait for that more than anything. But having a whole new game to explore like we've never had before, like from the early 2015 early access days of first being scared of raptors at the beginning of the game. That new thrill of not knowing what's going to happen and what to be scared of, a new world, is what I just cannot wait for. But thank you for watching today's video. I do appreciate it. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're excited for more content coming from Ark this year and into next year. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.